What's up with it, bruh?
Shit was popping, bro.
Nothing much, man. Hey, for those who don't know who you is, introduce yourself.
I'm Kemo from the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? AKA Mr. Nina Pop Man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
St. Louis representative, you know what I'm talking about? St. Louis legend.
St. Louis legend.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it. Emphasis on the legend.
Shout out
man.
to my boy Q, man, for this get up right here.
Oh, yeah. So the shop ambition, man.
Shop ambition, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you already know.
Most definitely, yeah. I'm here. We're gonna talk a little more. I ain't gonna say it on camera or whatever, but start from the beginning. Of you growing up in St. Louis.
I grew up in Walnut Park. Yeah, good fellow in Sherry, 6306 Sherry, born and raised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? As far as what everybody know, I mean, if you from St. Louis, you know what Walnut Park is. It speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from. I mean, the hood, Murderville, Walnut Park.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to brag about. Ain't nothing to be proud of neither.
You know, that's the title that they
That's
give.
what it is.
Yeah. Now, how would you describe like your family structure in your household, basically? With both parents involved, any siblings, anything like that?
I grew up with three sisters. My mom, I grew up in a house full of women. You know what I'm saying? But my father was a real tough dude. You know what I'm saying? He came from a religious family, but he died when he was 28. One morning he didn't wake up. You know what I'm saying? He was laying in the bed with my mama. They was married and everything, but you know, he didn't wake up one morning, and he left her. You know, but they was married, and I had to kind of be the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? When I grew up, but I was 3 when he died. But he was in the army, and he went to fight over in the war. They had a war going on at that time, and when he killed a lot of people. Came back crazy. You know, he had like PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, and they gave him some medicine called lithium, and that medicine ended up, you know, killing him. So, yeah.
Well, you said you was pretty young at that time. You said like 3 years
I was
old.
3, so I don't really remember them. But my 2 big sisters, my mama had 2 girls by 2 other guys that was older than me, and they remember my father. You know what I'm saying? And she was pregnant with my little sister. I got a younger sister that she was about 8 months pregnant with when he died. So she was just about to be born when my father passed. My little sister by the same 2 parents. You know what I'm saying? But I got 2, like I said, by 2 other guys. But when my father met my mama, she had those 2 kids. You feel me?
Gotcha.
And you know, they moved on Sherry. He moved in her house with her and gave her me and my little sister. You know what I'm saying? But he died right before he got to see his little baby girl being born.
Gotcha.
So my mom was at the funeral with like me and my little sister in her stomach, me right here holding me, and the 2 little girls that she had. You know.
Gotcha.
So you know, growing up, man, I love growing up in Walnut Park. Actually, pre the dope and the guns and the drugs and all that stuff. But it was nice. It was great before then.
Yeah. Like, explain a little bit more. You said before, you know, I guess the gang culture here in St. Louis. How would you describe St. Louis during that time before?
Before. I mean, we had like little gangster stuff going on here and there, you know, like you had the petty boys and the Bay Muslims and all of that stuff. But it wasn't cool to really be no street. It wasn't the end thing, quote unquote end thing, to be a gangster. You know, that wasn't that. I like to use that movie House Party. Remember that movie as an example? Like, remember in that movie how the gangsters wasn't cool.
Exactly.
You know, they was whack. They was the outcasts. It wasn't cool to be no dude that'll, you know, hurt their own brother. You know, that wasn't. Now it's just the end thing. But back then, the music even reflected it. You know, they try to say the music don't influence us, but it influences us. You know, very much so. You know, and even back then, like, you know, we had positive music for, you know, music to dance to, music to uplift the community, and that was to me that was the greatest era of hip hop back then. You know. And it reflected in the communities. We was kicking it, dancing. Everybody used to dance, breaking. People was breaking out. I love that era of hip hop, you know. And it reflected, you know, how we interacted with each other in the communities. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Maybe somebody up top saw that and wanted to change that.
Maybe.
Hey, maybe. I'm a conspiracy theorist. You know
what high school did you go to?
I graduated from Pattonville.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got in your interview. You said that.
Yeah, I graduated from Pattonville.
Part of the DC program. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old.
Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, but I went to Walnut Park when I And I went to Walnut Park Elementary. Then they came out with their DCA program, and I actually, I was able to be a part of that.
And back then, that was a whole different, like, because Pattonville, it's still relevant, good school to this day. But like back then, it was predominantly probably like white.
Pattonville was mostly white people. I mean, it was probably 3/4 white, 1/4 black people, black kids, but inner city kids. And the white people more so was middle class to lower class white kids. It wasn't like we was going to school with the rich ones. Yes. But yeah, we meshed with them, but black kids it was segregated. They didn't like us out there. They was mad as hell that we was out there, man.
I can see
they had their kids jumping on us, and we used to fight them and all kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, I remember I got jumped by 4 white boys in the bathroom. That was the first time I ever fought a white kids, but they tried to jump on me when I was taking the piss. But I remember thinking, I was probably like in the 4th grade. I remember thinking these little dudes are weak as hell. No disrespect to white people. I ain't saying white people weak, but those little white kids was weak. It was like I was throwing around cotton balls or something. They tried to jump on me. I'm just throwing them like, what? This is so easy. You know what I'm saying? I pop their little ass up,